It is good to have all of you here for our matinee performance of Peter and the Starcatcher. I am Leslie Bustard. I'm head of the theater department of Veritas Academy, and I am grateful that you are here with us at Loyola Elementary School. We have had a wonderful, hard, lots of things to learn to do as we put together Peter and the Starcatcher, but it has been a great joy when we've gotten to this final product, and I'm so glad that you're here to enjoy this story. So hopefully you know a little bit, as you've seen our marketing. Peter and the Starcatcher is a prequel to Peter Pan. So you're gonna find out a lot about how do we get Peter's name? How does Neverland become Neverland? All of those details you're gonna find through this story. So I want you to make sure you understand that we're at the end of the 1800s in our story. There are two ships. We have the Wasp and we have the Neverland. And there are two treasure chests. So keep your eye open for facts about those two treasure chests. And also be aware that the ships are heading to a place called Rundoon. So that's just a little bit of the setting of our play. Here's a couple of things that we always know you need to do when you are here in a theater. Please check your phones, make sure they are turned off. You may take photos, but please don't use your flash. That's a little shocking to the actors on the stage when a flash goes off. There will be an intermission. Hopefully you saw that there were snacks. There's a concession stand. There are bathrooms over to your left. There's a couple things I want to share with you that are also in the program. So we have a booster club at Veritas Academy, and our goal is to help raise money for the athletic department and the arts department. So you'll see some ads from people from businesses here in Lancaster County. Also in our program, of course, is the information about who's been involved in our play, who is our cast, who's directed it, etc. So it is my responsibility to put all of that information together. And there's a couple places I missed, and I actually promoted one of our 9th graders to be the musical director. So when you look on the who did all the work, it's really Miss Alyssa Choden, who was our music director, but I have it listed as Elisa Cochran. So I just want to make sure you understand that our wonderful music director at our school helped some of the songs get pulled together. Also, in the bios, I switched the Petrie brothers, so I want to make sure you understand, switch the names, so you know who's Alex and who's Andre. So, I think those were all of the main things I wanted to make sure you understood. Lastly, we do this play, as we have done this play, to dedicate it to, and do it in the memory of, our director's father. He passed away actually the fall that Nicole Horton started working with us at Veritas. And he was a man who was very involved in theater. And the two of them actually did Peter Pan together. And so this has been a very special show for her to do. And so we dedicate it in his memory. And we want you all to have a wonderful time as we are putting this on. Having enjoyed working with Miss Horton as she has kept her memory of her father alive. So without further ado, please enjoy, as we have all been enjoying, Peter and the Starcatcher.
When I was a boy, I wished I could fly.
Me too.
So did I.
Out the window and over the trees.
High as a cloud and lighter than air.
Then loop-de-loop and up to the stars. I dreamed about flying all the time. What? Girl's dream.
Up to the stars. I like that.
Me too.
Eventually, of course, we dream other dreams.
We change. We grow up.
It always happens. Nothing is forever.
That's the rule.
Everything ends.
And so our story begins.
Oh.
Supposing all these planks and ropes are now the British Empire.
And we are lords.
And captains.
Mothers.
Orphans.
Sailors.
Pirates.
Tropical kings. And use your thoughts to hoist the sails and deck the ships.
awaiting us this early gray misty dawn in 1885.
A crucial year in the reign of Her Majesty Queen Victoria.
God save her!
By her grace had only just knighted a new peer of the realm.
Lord Leonard Astor, dedicated minister to the Queen and devoted father.
To Molly Astor, whose mother flew up to heaven when Molly was 6 years old.
In the years that followed, a nanny was employed to care for Molly and provide her with the essentials of young womanhood.
While taking her with him on each royal mission, Lord Astor gave Molly a life few girls would normally know.
A life that made her insatiably curious, insufferably bright, and pretty much friendless at school.
Friendless? Friendless? You mean
Leave me alone!
Orphans, most useless creatures on earth. Ugh, look at them.
Cast out by mothers who can't feed them or love them.
No mothers at St. Norbert's, only schoolmasters.
As much as I hate to lose you, Mule, and you, I won't stand in the way of opportunity. Here's your trip on a ship.
What ship? What trip? Sorry, I'm lost. Me too.
Boys up.
We're lost.
Boys up.
And so it was, on the brink of a new adventure,
That
three filthy orphans
and Lord Leonard Astor
His friendless Molly.
And her nanny, Mrs. Bunbury.
Journeyed at dawn to the docks of Portsmouth, where 2 trunks were delivered to 2 ships sharing the very same dock.
2 trunks, deliberately similar to each other in their trunkiness.
one containing a precious cargo belonging to the Queen.
to be accompanied by Lord Leonard Astor aboard one of the ships, a spanking new frigate.
Commanded by Leonard's old school chum, Captain Robbie Falcon Scott. Fastest ship afloat, bound for the remote kingdom of Rundoon, the Wasp.
And this other trunk full of sand, courtesy of me, Billy Slake, captain of this other ship, the Neverland.
Barf. Neverland, a slower ship.
And long in the poop.
A merchant ship taking a longer route to Rundoon, just to be safe.
And while nobody's looking, I'll mark the Queen's trunk, the one supposed to go in the Wasp. And at the last second,
All ashore, who's going ashore?
I'll switch it. Get this trunk on board the Neverland, you garbage.
And I'll sell these boys into slavery. Cheer up, lad, you're off trying to be helpers of the king.
Food for snakes, more like. Filthy orphans coming aboard.
Make your course, say your goodbyes.
Goodbyes to who?
There's nobody who cares.
Which is why I hate grown-ups.
Stow your cargo, start your play. Adwa, adwa.
Sell that trunk in my cabin, you salt junkies.
With everything safely aboard, final preparations are made on the deck of the Neverland.
Left, 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 right, left. A squadron of British seamen in bright, smart uniforms boards the Neverland. Led by one, Lieutenant Gregors, ready to accompany Lord Leonard Astor to Her Majesty's vessel, the Wasp. Captain Scott's compliments, your lordship, but could you join him aboard the Wasp as soon as possible?
A moment. Captain Slate,
Here, your lordship.
I'm taking the Queen's treasure to Rundoon aboard the Wasp, but I leave a more precious cargo here on the Neverland. Guard her well. Mrs. Bunbury, bring her to me. Molly, my mom.
Oh, please let me come with you. I don't like it on this ship.
You're safer here on the Neverland. By the time you arrive in Rundoon, I'll have completed my mission, and we'll be together again.
The cat! The ship's cat and lucky son. You're not supposed to...
Molly, careful.
It's okay, Daddy. Him's a sweet little puss.
Our Molly loves all God's little creatures, you know.
Look, Daddy. I know you don't need my help in Rundoon, but I've got to start pulling my weight sometime.
You're all grown up, aren't you?
I am. Courage now, promise?
Promise.
Oh, dear.
Just then one of the boys trips and falls.
Falling just at Molly's feet.
He stares at her.
She stares at him.
He has an air about him.
The look of a boy who doesn't miss much or say much about it.
Get that line, you monkey!
Something about the boy makes Molly feel like she just grew up a little.
Daughter, a word. There isn't any treasure in the Queen's trunk, and what is in it must be destroyed by order of Her Majesty Queen Victoria.
God save her!
God save her!
I'll have to move quickly before the King of Rundoon even knows I'm there.
How are you going to destroy it?
Can you keep a secret?
I can.
We can!
Qua, she, work, reek, burp.
Click, blick, whoa!
Sorry?
Click, blick, whoa!
I think you mean qua, pop, pop, click, weird.
They're speaking in Dodo, a language only known to
Dodos, and a few very special humans.
Dodo, a fat, clumsy bird. hence the Latin name Dives Ineptus.
Known for its greedy appetite, slothful pace, and sense of entitlement, the dodo faced no real competition and had no fear of humans. An eerie mirror of the British Empire at its colonial zenith. Of course, those same traits were responsible for the dodo's extinction. An eerie mirror of the British Empire after its colonial zenith. But thereby hangs another tale.
Mom, don't ever take this off or let anyone else touch it. You know what's in this annual, and you know how to use it if you're ever in trouble.
But what if you're in danger? You need me on the Wasp.
It's too dangerous. I won't have it.
But I want to be part of the mission.
If you can't be British, you can go straight home and back to school, young lady. Mrs. Bunbury.
No, I'll be good, I promise.
Shut the faucet, Molly. Blubbering like a whale when the world's your oyster. Be a woman.
Yes, Nana.
As soon as we're done in London, we'll take a few weeks in the Antipodes. Scare some rare birds at least, I might even teach you to speak porpoise.
Yes, Daddy.
There's my little Starcatcher.
Just an apprentice. If I were a Starcatcher, I'd be on the Wasp with you.
Slinker is that word. Starcatcher.
But a cannon is fired from the deck of the Wasp. Boom.
Patience, daughter. Keep a keen eye, Mrs. Bunbury.
Don't you worry, my lord. We'll be British to the bone.
We'll meet again in London. Godspeed.
Off you go, your worship. TTFN.
Left, 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 right, left.
Comfy, are we? That's nice. Now.
Ow! Where are you, good-for-nothing bucket of scum?
Here.
Won't this do in my cabin for safekeeping? I'm taking no chances.
No, wait, just-
I don't fancy no dainty daughters roaming in my deck. Now, hop.
With pleasure, the cabin could smell no worse than you.
Ooh, give me a kill.
Stay clear of the kitty, pet. Show up your hand clean off.
Say the word, madam. I might let you out early for good behavior.
Don't trouble yourself. Come along.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'll see you safely stowed.
Thank you, kind sir.
No, thank you, kind lady. Your eyes are as green as the sea, and your hair's wavy, too.
Take me below, sir.
Look, the silly cow with the junior suite. Ah, what are you sniggering at, you pig-roons? Burn the gym and let fly the frame stand, or you're cursed the day you were born. On to Randoon, you fungus.
There's profitable trade to be made in Randoon.
Ha ha ha!
First class ain't what it used to be. Of course, back in my salad days, I was a green girl bringing up brats in a big breezy brownstone to Brighton. That was a tight spot too, and awful on the household help, especially a kitchen girl. A lovely island lass who worked wonders with the cannelloni, and a pasta fazool to make you drool. Oh, how it made the master mad how the mistress moaned for her manicotti. He beat that girl something brutal, and that girl didn't say boo. Point is, we must button our beaks and be brave like that girl, or my name's not Betty Bumbrake. Now, you may well fear that you'll never clap eyes on your father again, and it cuts me to the core, but you must never show that sorry slank the slightest sniff of fear, because someone can smell it on you, Molly, and they'll make you pay.
Well, it's a stupid example if you're gonna cry halfway through it. Be a woman.
Situated, miss?
Mrs. Bumbrake, Mrs.
Sorry to hear that. I was that once. Terrible business.
Mr. Bumbrake fell off the branch years ago, left me rooted at 13.
Infected! I'm awfully hungry.
This ain't fed no ladies. It's fed the pigs down at the other end.
Pigs? Really? May I help you feed them?
Our Molly loves all God's little creatures, you know.
Not these ones, you don't. But don't despair. Cook flatten on some young meat in the galley. I'll escort you when it's up.
Nothing too rich, I hope.
Well, best be off. TTFN?
Oh, he smelled like smelt.
True, but there's a whiff of hero about him, mark my words.
He left the cabin door ajar. I've been following to feed the piggies. Man, Nana, please.
Molly, come back here. Don't make me come after you. Oh, best bring back a bucket before Betty Bumbrake blows her blooming breakfast.
Well, if it ain't three little piggies, got your sea legs?
These for seafood.
Oi!
Excuse me, sir. Quick question for the captain.
What are you? Piggy spokesman?
I'm the leader.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. I'm the oldest.
I'm the oldest, and I say pipe down.
But I'm hungry.
It's your lucky day then, ain't it? You'll want to swallow that down quick. Bon appetit.
Yes. Any good?
It's alive.
It's worms.
He fed me worms.
I will eat that.
Please, sir, is there a vegetarian alternative?
In my day, pigs weren't quite so particular.
Don't hold it all. Give me.
You said you wouldn't eat it.
You wait. What are you doing?
You'll get us a beating.
Belay that, you. I'm called Mr. on this vessel, a mark of respect for a lifetime of seafaring.
Pardon him, sir. He's got a real problem with authority.
Huh. So do I. I know worms is rough victuals, boys, but they'll grease the pipes till we get you set down in the dew.
I question, mister.
What?
Do we have to stay down here in the dark?
Just like hands you over to King Zarba.
Is the king nice to his helpers?
That's two.
I've got a sick feeling about this.
I'll think of something.
In my experience, boys are sadly slow.
What is it? What are you?
I'm a girl.
Oh, we saw a girl once.
Headmaster's daughter.
It was nothing like you. It was all like... yeah.
Who's the leader here?
Who wants to know?
Molly Astor. Dr. Pretorius back home says I have an extraordinarily high level of brain power.
If you're so smart, how come you're stuck in this dirt bucket?
I'm not stuck. I'm going to meet my father in London. He has important things to do.
We have important things to do.
No, we don't.
I'm the leader, and I say we got things to do.
He's not the leader.
You.
You.
How old are you?
How old are you?
I'm 13.
I'm 13.
I just remembered today's my birthday. I'm 15.
You were 13 and today's your birthday, then you'd be 14.
I only celebrate odd number birthdays.
Wait a minute. Doesn't matter how old you are. I'm still the leader. The leader has to be a boy.
Hey, up our end of the ship, we give so proper food. I can take you there, which would make me the leader.
Proper food? Really?
Yep, just tell me your names.
Why should we?
Only if you have names, they serve you meat.
Ted. I'm Ted.
But I call him Tubby because he's food obsessed.
I'm not food obsessed.
Don't you write poems about pie?
To pass the time.
Hide beans in your blanket?
It's a blood sugar thing.
Being at the merest whisper of, get this, sticky pudding?
Oh, sticky pudding is so good.
Like I said, food obsessed. I'm Prentice. I'm in charge here.
I've never noticed, Ted, the more you claim leadership, the more it eludes you.
Oh, snap.
And what about you, boy?
Leave me alone.
Sorry.
Don't take it personally.
He's rude to everybody.
That's why he gets his beating.
And why he's got no friends.
Go on, tell your name, why don't ya?
What's so funny?
Thanks, Ted.
He's got no name.
Been orphaned too long to remember.
But Grumkin called him
Mule!
Go on, you and your stupid names. Go follow some stupid girl.
Like we need your permission anyways, friendless.
Doesn't cost any more to be nice, charmless.
But what about the food?
Yeah, you can be like temporary leader, but only till after we get food.
Fair warning, boy. I shall expose you utterly. As no one had ever shown the slightest interest in him before, the boy's eyes began to sparkle, and the lure of competition wiped some of the misery from his face. Right, follow me.
Right, follow mother.
Molly.
Molly, that's what I said, follow Molly.
The boy may have wished to be alone, but he didn't really mean it. The sparkle in his eyes fade, and the strange noises in the dark make him remember the orphanage, and make him think about...
Where is that mule?
Here, ma'am.
You are all shades of nasty mule. Ugh, look at this filth.
Don't hit me, ma'am. Cesspit's dirty work.
A mule afraid of his own shadow. Be a man.
Thank you, Mrs. Grumkin.
Uncover yourself, disgrace to the mother that has left you. You watch or you're next.
At the mention of mother, the boy heard a wisp of a song he could barely remember.
A soft shadow of a home he hoped he might have.
Father and son.
Mother and child. And even with so little ground for hope.
Still, he believed.
Despite distress and sorry.
One day, such a home would be his.
Home.
Orphan rule number 1.
Life is meant to be horrible.
Rule number 2.
There's no orphans in heaven.
Rule number 3.
Mrs. Grempkin's ugly.
Anyone who laughs is dead.
Mother.
Come on, you. Last chance. We Asters do not leave boys behind.
We shift our attention now to the other ship, barreling due south at a brisk speed of 12 knots. That fine British frigate, the Wasp!
Where Molly's father, Lord Astor, has been ushered roughly below deck.
Captain Scott's cabin, your lordship. Do go in.
Awfully cramped for a captain's quarters.
No frills on a frigate, sir. Sanchez! Pull the door to. There's a good fellow.
Where's the captain, Lieutenant?
I'm no lieutenant. I told a lie.
Unthinkable. British never lie.
Well, pirates do! Don't we, boys? Ah!
I demand to see Captain Scott.
Well, why didn't you say so? Presto Scotto!
What? How dare you? Release the captain.
I'll take the key to that treasure trunk of yours.
You'll have to kill me first.
We were going to kill you second, but I'm flexible.
Achoo! And a neck!
I, sir. You, sir.
No, sir. Not Smee, sir.
Smee, sir?
That's me, sir. But no Captain I, sir.
You lie, sir.
Oh, no, sir. The devil himself's in charge hereabouts.
The devil, you say?
The Prince of Darkness, our satanic supervisor, foul and nasty, with the clothing off.
And how might one identify him in a crowd?
By his legendary cookie duster, that's how.
Whiskers?
By his celebrated mouth brow, that's how.
And does he have a name?
The pirate captain they call Black Stash!
Hello. Oh, to be in England now that April's there, but whoever's not in England gets to see my facial hair. Now, you're likely wondering, can the fellow before you be entirely evil? Can no compassion uncrease his furrowed brow? Brow! Well, fret not, mon frere, for I'm a romantic. There's a poet in these pirate veins, and so I plug into the muse. But what to do? Which style to use? Iambic? Box office poison? Haiku? Samurai? Don't think so! Ah! Mind the cuticle, Smee! Who Paul got it? The pirate with scads of panache wants the key to the trunk with the cash. Now, here's some advice, though I seem to be nice. I'll cut you! Slit you on one side and down the other, so you can watch your own stomach float around on the deck. I say, Smee, you didn't explain to my lord that I'm a bloodthirsty outlaw.
Aye, Captain, but he still wouldn't give up the key.
We haven't got our nights, Smee. These people have paid for nannies and parking. Stand aside. I'll have to do it myself. Or I'm not. Or I'm not.